demo of my dissertation project. Firstly, we're going to log in as administrator. This takes us in. We've currently got no devices added to the system. We're going to add a device. So manage devices, add device. First one we're going to add is the keypad device that allows people to access a door based on user credentials filled out on the system. The second device we're going to add is the camera. So they've both been added. We go home now. Firstly, we see the camera, which is there. And the next thing we see is the ability to get in to the door. The ability to lock the door again. Let me just show you a little bit more about how people can interact with this. So we can do edit my profile. This has all the information in, including the personal ID. This personal ID is the thing that they'll use to get into the door. That's what entered into the keypad. It comes in, cross-reference with that information, and then an open message is sent back to the device. We have the ability to change theme. One of my main objectives was that somebody could customize the area, so we could change it to light red, for example. That then changes the top header. This sort of gives a theme approach to the system. We can change the password. Furthermore, admin can manage users. So we've got 2 on there currently. So what we're going to do to show the rest of the product is we're going to add a user called demo1. Give it all of the details, and we're going to give it an ID of 88888 and apply it as a standard user, which is 0, and an administrator user is 1. So we submit that. That person's now in the list there as a member. As the administrator, they can then edit those details, or they can delete them, which we'll do at the end to show that once they're deleted, the ID will no longer work to get them in the door. So if we go home, we can see all this, and we're going to log out and go in as the standard user. The standard user can only see what the administrator's added. They can't do anything with it. They can't rearrange it. They can't sort it. They can't add or remove devices. They have no power. They can only draw the information that's been added by the administrator. So you can see the camera again. It's me waving my hand. A standard user has the ability to change their own personal information, and they can change their own personal ID. They can also change the colours. So we've now got the code called 8888, and if we were to enter that, the door then opens, and they can lock it again. Home, that's showed what a standard user can do, and if we log out, I'm going to go back in as the administrator, and then remove the user we've just created to show that we can no longer use that ID. So, admin center, manage users, delete demo1, go home. When we enter 8888 now, it no longer works. I'm just going to show you some of the information that goes on in the background. So obviously console is used for error checking. if we try and enter the 888 value, we can see that it's being queried and something didn't work. However, when we enter 111, which is the administrator access, we can see that the process of the message being sent, which is 6673366, also open in text code, is being sent. And this is what's happening in the background with the serial communication. There's one last thing that an administrator can do, and that was one of the main reasons, an additional reason for making this product, was the ability to add in a developer's area. Developer's area's form is really basic, but it allows somebody to add in the manufacturer name, the device name, the header code, and the body code for the to add their own devices. So this could be used as a development quarter for companies that want to add devices to the system, or users that want to create their own devices. The header code is things like the keypad. So for the keypad, all the information happens in the background and it doesn't actually need to interact with the main web page, whilst the camera would be featured in the body code, as that needs to be shown and printed in a main area for somebody to look at. That's the end of my demonstration, and thank you for listening.